Good afternoon, everyone. The processional is about to begin. Please take your seats, and at this time, please silence all cell phones, pagers, and any other electronic devices. Members of the Rutgers community, please be reminded that this university event is taking place to celebrate the culmination of our students' hard work and earned degrees. It is a momentous event for our many graduates and their guests. Activities that disrupt the ceremony will not be tolerated. During today's convocation, the name of each graduate will be read. Kindly hold your applause until the last name has been read within a group of 4 students called forward to the stage. Please respect the joyful dignity of this important occasion, a milestone in each graduate's academic career, and refrain from loud outbursts, including use of air horns during the reading of the names, so that all families can enjoy hearing their graduate's name read. For your safety and the safety of our graduates, please do not stand in the aisles or approach the stage to take photographs or videos. And at the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have exited. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm thrilled to be able to welcome all of you to the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine's Convocation and to celebrate the special achievements of our graduating class, the class of 2024. But before I describe the Convocation and what it symbolizes, I would like a moment to introduce the platform party. I would ask that you please hold your applause until the end, and when I read your name, would you please stand? Dr. Cecile Feldman, Dean of the School of Dental Medicine. Dr. Brian Strom, Chancellor and Executive Vice President for Health Affairs of Rutgers Health. Dr. Yannick Lecadre, member of the Rutgers University Board of Trustees and a 1993 and 2000 alum of the former New Jersey Dental School. Dr. Patricia Fitzgerald-Bocarsley, Provost, Rutgers Health. Dr. Donald Lepine, President of the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine Alumni Association. Dr. Renee Arrace, President of the New Jersey Dental Association. Dr. Michael Conti, Senior Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs. Dr. Natalie Scarpaloda, Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs and President of the RSDM Academic Assembly, is our gonfalon bearer. Dr. Rosa Shaviano Moran, Associate Dean for Admissions. Dr. Narayanan Ramasubu, Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Emily Sabato, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Janine Fredericks-Younger, Associate Dean for Graduate Programs. Dr. Georgios Katsakis, Assistant Dean for Clinical Research. Dr. Herminio Perez, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs, Diversity and Inclusion. Dr. Jill York, Assistant Dean for Extramural Clinics. Dr. Thomas Cangelosi, Chair, Department of Orthodontics. Dr. Daniel Fine, Chair of the Department of Oral Biology. Dr. Craig Hirschberg, Chair of the Department of Endodontics. Dr. Stephen Morgano, Chair of the Department of Restorative Dentistry. Dr. Glenn Rosenbach, Chair of the Department of Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Stephen Singer, Chair of the Department of Diagnostic Sciences. Dr. Andrew Sullivan, Chair of the Department of Periodontics. And Doctors Moran, Nawal Khalil, Marissa Handelman-Yellen, Robert Shakitka, Sean Kelly, and Perry Grace, faculty and group practice administrators, to hood the class. Last, and aside from the platform party, I would also like to recognize other leadership staff as well as alumni and other dignitaries, including those within our Rutgers family that are here with us today. In addition, we have several members of the class of 1974, as this is their 50th year since graduation of the former New Jersey Dental School, and we extend our congratulations as well as a warm welcome to you. Thank you for taking the time for joining us as well. For our guests' understanding, we are all wearing regalia, notably doctoral robes, and some faculty, as well as 11 members of this class, are wearing a key and a stole, academic attire identifying them as inducted members of the prestigious National Dental Honor Society, Omicron Kappa Upsilon, or simply OKU. Most importantly, and why we are all here today, is the hooding ceremony. The hood of lilac represents dentistry, and the inner scarlet lining represents Rutgers University. The hooding symbolizes that you have entered the profession and is one of the proudest moments that one can have. As to a graduating student and their families, it symbolizes years and years of hard work and sacrifice to attain the degree of Doctor of Dental Medicine. But this class could not have come this far without the support and guidance of two groups of individuals, and now is the time to recognize their contributions. First of all of us here today would like to acknowledge and thank the family and friends whose love and support made the dental school journey easier. And second, we should all recognize the faculty who have served as teachers and mentors. As several from 2024 class officers relayed to me, the faculty guided us through all our firsts, holding our hands when we needed, and gave us the encouragement and guidance we needed to become clinicians and to help our patients the best we can. I would ask that the faculty present here today please rise so that all may join me in thanking you for your profound contributions to this class's education. Doctors Moran, Nawal Khalil, Marissa Handelman-Yellen, Robert Chikitka, Sean Kelly, and Perry Grace, please remain standing and come forward so everyone can see you. Come up on the platform. These are the group practice administrators, both up in our clinics in Newark and also down south at our CODE, community-oriented dental education clinics, that have worked very closely with the members of this class during their third and fourth years of patient care and are highly respected for their collegial manner, effective teaching style, patience, warm approachability, and most importantly, instilling confidence with encouraging words to all students. Let us acknowledge these 6 exceptional faculty. Thank you. You may be seated. Another proud moment for this class will be that their vice president, as well as their student government president, Drs. Joy Chang and Michael Pignataro, both who were so well respected by their class and the faculty, and have led the entire student body with such poise and the utmost professionalism, will be the first ones to call their classmates forward as doctor. Looking at our program and list of awards, it truly exemplifies that the class of 2024 is a very special one. But I especially want to acknowledge that when this class entered RSDM during the continuation of the pandemic, which was an extraordinary time in all of our lives, but as you can imagine, it took extraordinary students within this class who persevered and have continuously shown exemplary scholarship, leadership, and above all, selfless service to the community. So we thank you all. I am happy to ask Dr. Cecile Feldman, Dean of Rutgers School of Dental Medicine, to come forward with her remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Fennessy. Trustee LeCadre, Chancellor Strom, distinguished guests, including our class of 1974 alumni celebrating their 50th reunion, School of Dental Medicine faculty, family, and friends. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine's 64th Convocation and to present to you candidates for the Doctor of Dental Medicine degree, candidates for the Master of Science in Dentistry degree, candidates for the Master of Dental Science degree, and candidates for certification in the various dental specialties. Will the class of 2024 please rise? First chartered in 1954 and celebrating the 70th anniversary of our founding, the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine has a proud tradition of preparing the nation's leading dentists, dental researchers, and dental educators. And this class, the class of 2024, is one that I'm immensely proud of. Let's give a round of applause to the class of 2024. You certainly have earned it, so another round of applause. Journey dental school has been. During your time at the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine, the world has dramatically changed. While your first thoughts may be of the hundreds of virtual online learning hours, the thousands of textbook pages and journal articles that you've read, and what seem to be endless axiom entries, my first thought is how you have transformed into remarkable people who've taken on the commitment of serving others. Your flexibility, your willpower, and your willingness to accommodate have defined who you are and ensure the world will be a much better place. Now let me take just a couple of minutes to share 3 words of advice by telling you a couple of stories. First, take pride in your school. Founded before the Revolutionary War, the discoveries being made and the work being done at Rutgers is truly groundbreaking. Whether it be Rutgers' pride in being the birthplace of college football, discovering streptomycin, finding life 5,000 feet under the ocean's surface, or developing new diagnostic COVID-19 tests, Rutgers truly has the revolutionary spirit. That spirit lives at the dental school. Today, Rutgers School of Dental Medicine is known as a leader among the nation's dental schools. Take pride in your school and your alma mater. The experience you have gained is second to none, as our graduates is known as being the best of the best. Time and time again, licensure examiners, residency program directors, and dentists hiring our alumni seek me out to make sure I know how well prepared you are. And requests are constantly being made of me to recommend a Rutgers dental graduate for family members or friends who are in need of care. Your 100% passage on the new Integrated National Board exam and your match into postgraduate programs are a testament to your class's accomplishments. However, what I think is important really is not important. It's what your patients think that is truly crucial. Patients walking into your office will see a Rutgers School of Dental Medicine degree on your wall, and their belief in you is framed by their perceptions of the school you graduated from. Yes, I know dental school was not always a lot of fun, but Rutgers School of Dental Medicine has an outstanding reputation for graduating highly skilled and accomplished dentists. Never, ever should that pride be lost, as the value of your degree directly depends upon it. Second, life will bring unprecedented challenges, but with these challenges come opportunity, and with resiliency, flexibility, and willingness to change, you can all thrive. Whether it be just by leading by example, providing advice, or devoting time to organizations you value most, your family and community will look to you for leadership. You may not be seeking it, but it is a responsibility you cannot ignore. Your words and your actions do matter. During the COVID-19 pandemic, you were just beginning dental school, yet your family and friends were asking you for advice. Should I be wearing a mask? Should I be getting tested? Should I be getting vaccinated? Even though you hadn't yet earned the title doctor, you were being asked these questions. You have witnessed firsthand the power and the responsibility that comes along with a Doctor of Dental Medicine degree. I remember when I graduated from dental school, it was at the very beginning of the HIV crisis. Dentists and other health professionals were terrified of this new and unknown disease. Sound familiar? Very quickly, I learned that we as dentists had a major role to play, particularly in stopping erroneous myths about how HIV spreads. We had to lead by example, initiating the use of PPE and demonstrating that with the proper use of sterilized instruments, gloves, and masks, you couldn't contract or transmit the virus. I know it may be hard for you to imagine, but it wasn't that long ago when dentists never used masks or gloves. As dentists, we rose to the occasion and showed the world that healthcare services could be delivered without putting patients' and workers' lives at risk. We adopted and went on to successfully and safely treat our patients. This may all sound familiar because you have lived through similar experiences with the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of you heard that N95 masks and other protective measures would make the practice of dentistry impossible. And just as we needed to make changes in how we practice as a result of the HIV epidemic, we again had to make changes in how we practice as a result of the COVID pandemic. So don't be afraid, be ready to adapt. Always be open to new changes as you, your family, and your patients will be safer and healthier for them. And lead by example, letting the science and evidence drive your actions. And third, find your passion in life and be relentless in pursuit of your passion. Just the other day, I met a student about career paths. She asked me what I thought it took for a dentist to be successful. My response was very simple. Figure out what you are passionate about, because everyone will go, to any length to pursue their passion. For with passion comes an unrelenting drive for excellence. For me, it was going into education and research. I love pursuing the unknown and unveiling shrouded mysteries. What could be better than sharing these discoveries and new knowledge with others to better the lives of others? For you, it could be a drive to ensure all your patients receive the best care, or a drive to see the profession evolve by shaping what dentistry will become over the next couple of decades. What excites you, what keeps you up at night, and what puts a gleam in your eye are all clues. Pursue that passion, whatever it is. It will provide a sense of accomplishment, fulfillment, and great happiness. Now, a convocation speech wouldn't be complete without a quote or sharing some hopes and dreams. So let's start with both mine and the faculty's hopes and dreams for you. Chief among them is our hope that you enjoy life's pleasures, that you take the time to appreciate the moment, and that you cherish your time at the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine. We hope that you will become active members of the Alumni Association and that you will become leaders in shaping our great profession by joining and becoming active in your local, state, and national dental associations. And we also hope that many of you have discovered the joy and excitement of discovering, teaching, and learning, and that you will consider joining the ranks of dental school faculty, helping to prepare the next generation of dentists while passing on your own mark and legacy. And to end, please consider some of Dr. Seuss's words because they are so applicable today, from his book entitled, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or gal who will decide where to go. You look up and down streets, look them over with care, and about some you will say, I don't choose to go there. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. These are the words that I hope you will live by. It is you who will choose which roads to take in life, and you are too smart to go down any not-so-good streets. And with the experiences you've gained at the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine, you will soar to new heights, and you will top all the rest. Again, congratulations on a job well done. Faculty are honored to be your colleagues. Please come back and visit us often. We look forward to celebrating your successes and life's joys with you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Feldman. I would now like to ask Dr. Brian Strom, Chancellor and Executive Vice President for Rutgers Health, to present remarks on behalf of Rutgers Health. Dr. Strom.
Class of 2024, as we gather to celebrate your achievements, I'm honored to address you on behalf of the Rutgers Health community. In fact, you are the very first class to graduate with our new Rutgers Health brand name, a name that reflects our vision to provide innovative health education programs and make a lasting difference in the lives of our communities. Today, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your journey, one marked by immense potential and profound responsibility. As you prepare to enter the esteemed ranks of the dental profession, it is essential to reflect on the critical role that dentists play in addressing health equity. Health equity lies at the heart of our mission as healthcare providers. It's the principle that every person deserves the opportunity to attain their highest level of health. Yet we recognize that systemic barriers, including socioeconomic disparities, racial injustices, and unequal access to care, continue to perpetuate health inequities in our communities. As new healthcare providers, you are uniquely positioned to confront these challenges head-on, and I know that here at Rutgers Health, we have prepared you to do so. Since the very beginning of your time at the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine during the COVID-19 pandemic, you have demonstrated a steadfast dedication to serving the most vulnerable among us. From volunteering in underserved communities to leading initiatives aimed at addressing health disparities, you've exemplified the values of empathy, equity, and excellence that define your profession and our missions at Rutgers Health. One particularly impactful initiative was when your class helped address food insecurity. This class improved the medical history form by incorporating questions about food access. You then created alerts for patients who are facing difficulties in accessing food, followed up by providing information about local food resources and helping patients with SNAP applications. Moreover, your class's involvement in pioneering patient programs like the Holocaust Survivors Program and the Vet Smile program reflects a deep-seated commitment to serving diverse and often marginalized populations. Beyond the confines of campus, your class ventured on mission trips to the Dominican Republic, to Haiti, and to South Dakota, engaging with communities in need on a global scale. Through these initiatives and others, you've not only provided essential dental care, but also uplifted the spirits of those in need, demonstrating the transformative power of compassionate healthcare. This commitment is what will set you apart as a dentist of extraordinary compassion. I urge you to listen to the voices of our communities, learn from their lived experiences, and strive to meet their needs with empathy and compassion. As you take your place among the ranks of dentists, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the faculty and staff of the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine for their unwavering support and guidance. These were challenging years, not only for you as students, but also for your educators who had to pivot quickly and continually adjust educational activities during an unprecedented time. They have served as your mentors, your teachers, and in a few moments, your colleagues. And we are forever grateful to have them as part of our Rutgers Health family. So today, as you embark on this next chapter of your journey, I hope that you will continue to cherish the relationships you made here with your classmates and educators as alumni of our great institution. The years to come will be among the most challenging, rewarding, demanding, inspiring, and most of all, wonderful years of your lives. Through it all, never forget that it's a real privilege to be a dentist, and I welcome you today to this company. What you do in the years to come will impact lives in the most direct and meaningful ways, and that is the greatest joy. So on behalf of Rutgers Health, congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Strom. I would now like to ask Dr. Unique LeCadre, a 1993 and 2000 alum of the former New Jersey Dental School, to present remarks on behalf of Rutgers University Board of Trustees.
Greetings, Dean Feldman, Chancellor Strom, esteemed faculty, staff, family, and friends of the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine. Dear graduating class of 2024, I'm deeply honored to stand before you today as a member of the Board of Trustees and as a fellow alum to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you and to your families and loved ones who have gathered here to celebrate this momentous occasion. You should all be immensely proud of the hard work and dedication you have put in to reach this point. Today we celebrate not just your academic achievements, but also your growth as individuals, your perseverance in the face of challenges, and your commitment to making a positive impact in the world. Graduation is a time for reflection, celebration, and new beginnings. It marks the end of one chapter in your lives and the start of another. And as you embark on this new journey, I want to encourage you to dream big, aim high, and pursue excellence in everything you do. Rutgers University has a long tradition of excellence. We have evolved from a small college founded in 1766 to New Jersey's land-grant institution, later becoming a state university and a premier research institution. We participate in the Big Ten Conference in athletics and are a member of the Big Ten Academic Alliance. Rutgers Biomedical Health Sciences, of which the School of Dental Medicine is a part, has consistently ranked among America's best. As you prepare to take your next steps beyond Rutgers, I encourage you to get involved in your professional and alumni organizations at Rutgers and beyond. Mentors have been an invaluable resource to my own professional journey. It is important to find mentors who are willing to share from their wealth of experiences as you navigate the business of dentistry and patient management, all while sharpening your clinical skills. You still have so much to learn. As you move forward in your career, be a mentor. The eyes of a future generation of dentists will be on you as you engage in your daily practice. Recently, a young woman that I treated as an orthodontic patient in her teens came back to shadow me in my office. She was inspired to pursue a career in dentistry and is now completing her first year of dental school. It was such a gift to know that I played a small role in her life-defining decision. Give back of your time and talents. Be a champion for dental health in your community and abroad. Some of my most rewarding experiences have been dental mission trips to Jamaica, helping those without adequate access to care. As a past president of the New York State Society of Orthodontists, I urge you to get involved with organized dentistry because advocacy matters. You have made a significant financial investment and sacrifice to enter this profession. It is your duty to protect it. Graduating from Rutgers School of Dental Medicine is no small feat. It required excellence, determination, and grit. Dental school was hard. Be confident that you are leaving here today with a strong foundation for success no matter what career path in dentistry you choose. And in the future, when you face greater challenges in life, be heartened that you have the excellence, grit, and determination within to make it through. Know that you are part of a vast and vibrant community of Rutgers alumni who stand ready to support and uplift you along your professional journey. Always remember this joyful day and the pride of your family and loved ones. Savor this sweet moment and always follow the inner compass that has brought you faithfully this far. Thank you and congratulations once again, class of 2024.
Thank you so much, Dr. LeCadre. I would now like to ask Dr. Donald Lapine, President of the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine Alumni Association, to come forward to make remarks on behalf of the alumni. Dr. Lapine.
Thank you, Dr. Fennessy. As RCM Alumni Association President, it is my distinct honor to address you today. I am truly humbled by this privilege. I want to extend a heartfelt welcome to our platform party, administration, faculty, alumni, and I especially want to highlight and extend this warm welcome to the graduating class of 2024, joined by their proud family and friends. Take a moment to take it all in. You did it. Also, it is my profound honor to acknowledge and extend a warm welcome to the members of the class of 1974 here with us today, celebrating their 50th anniversary of graduation from this renowned institution. I can only imagine the pride they are feeling today and how lucky we are to have them join us. Every one of you has worked extremely hard to get to this point today, and each of you has won the right to be here. 4 years ago, you were chosen among thousands of applicants, and something about you stood out. But that was only the first hurdle. At that moment, the real work began, and began it did for all of us. You entered dental school at an unprecedented time in the fall of 2020, at the height of the COVID epidemic. You rose to the challenge along with all the faculty and administration. Many challenges were faced, including online lectures, remote learning, and split pre-clinic sessions with only half of your class in pre-clinic at a time. Some pre-clinic classes went well into the evening, and from what I understand, you may not have had the chance to meet some of your classmates until the second year of dental school. It was truly a remarkable time, but I think I can speak for all of us here today that we are so proud of how our school handled this crisis, and you are a big part of that. In some ways, we developed even closer relationships with many of you, working in smaller numbers in the pre-clinic setting. We got to know you, to mentor you, and to teach you. Over the past 4 years, things slowly return to quote-unquote normal, and you are completing your journey on a high with many momentous celebrations. There have been many challenges over the past 4 years, including hard exams, tough practicals, difficult clinical procedures. You probably spent countless hours practicing that perfect Class 2 composite restoration to have Dr. Hoskin tell you, it's very good, but the proximal contour could be a little better, or the anatomy a little more well-defined. Perhaps Dr. Hinn told you that you were failing the CDCA fixed mock, all with the hope that you would sail through the actual exam. And lastly, I'm sure no one here will forget Dr. DePinto's Operative 2 didactic final anytime soon. Select all that apply, choices A through N, no partial credit. These are just a few of the examples that I'm privy to, as I'm sure there are countless others. But the point is you rose to the challenges and faced them head on. You now realize that our intentions were to make you the best possible clinicians that you can be. Today you join the ranks of over 60 years of alumni classes of the school and are truly about to embark on the journey of this marvelous profession of dentistry. Recently, I had the honor of addressing the first-year students at their white coat ceremony. Although these occasions can be seen as the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega, the parallels between the two are amazing. As you place the initials DMD after your name, feel the ethical responsibility to your patients and to the profession as a whole. Understand the purity of purpose being affirmed in becoming a health professional. As the RSDM and Alumni Association president, I have a unique perspective. I have been witness to many alumni events. The alumni are proud of the outstanding education they've received here and feel privileged to be a part of this profession. They are most excited to attend events that have current students and young alum present. They are proud and want to pay it forward, as I am now charging you with the same. This is not the end for you, but the beginning. Not only the beginning of your careers, but a continued relationship with all of us here today. The faculty, administration, and alumni are always here for you. The mentoring only takes a new look today, but is never gone. It's often said that the world is small. Well, I can tell you the dental world is minuscule. We're not going anywhere. The faculty of this school, along with the alumni network, are excited about the future of this profession, and the future of this profession is you. Dr. Renee Arrace, president of the NJDA, will soon administer the dental oath to you. Listen to the words as you say them, and allow yourselves to feel them. Let me leave you with some personal words of advice I recently shared with the D1s. Always approach your work and your patients with positivity of mind and heart, and do the best you can. Be honest with yourself and your patients. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Live up to the symbolism of the letters DMD. As Harvard Business School professor and American writer David Maister is quoted saying, "Believe passionately in what you do and never knowingly compromise your standards and values. Act like a true professional, aiming for true excellence, and the rewards will follow." Finally, my GPA when I was a student recently posted on social media a list of Ted Lasso lessons. Since I love the show Ted Lasso, and my GPA was a profound influence in my life, I feel it's appropriate that I share some of those lessons today. Lead with empathy. Optimism is infectious. Doing the right thing is never the wrong thing. Everyone differs from everyone else. Courage is the willingness to attempt. Nobody is bigger than the team. Be self-aware and genuine. Don't dwell on mistakes or let them define you. Learn from them. And finally, stay teachable. Thank you all, and I wish you all the best of luck in your journey. We're never more than an email or phone call away.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lapine. Each year, we celebrate our graduating students as they receive their commissions into the respective branches of the United States Armed Forces. From the U.S. Air Force, Parker Aldridge, Second Lieutenant, and Sean Meyer, Second Lieutenant. U.S. Army, Jin Hung Lee, Captain. U.S. Navy, Pavlo Demcher, Lieutenant. please come forward to the stage. Presenting the Armed Forces Oath of Office is Lieutenant Arando Lewis from the United States Navy.
Good day, Rutgers. First, I'd like to briefly thank the faculty and staff for allowing us to be here today. I would like to begin by highlighting the importance of the oath of office. On April 30th, 1789, George Washington, the first president of the United States, took the first recorded oath. This pivotal moment set the stage for future leaders, emphasizing the solemn commitment to uphold the responsibilities and duties entrusted to them. Today, these officers on my left continue that tradition to uphold the principles of one's office and our great nation. Let us begin. To our active duty, reserves, and retirees, please join us. Attention to oath, and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Parker Aldridge,
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
on which I'm about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Lieutenant Lewis, and much success and good travels to Parker, Sean, Jin, and Pablo. We would now like to begin calling the class of 2024 to the stage to be hooded. Please come forward to the right of the stage, and Drs. Conti and Scarpalotta will guide the groups of 4 and then 3 up the stairs. On behalf of the class and also NJ PAC, I am reminding the audience that this is a celebration, but a formal one. Please understand that there are to be no air horns, noisemakers, or confetti poppers. Of course, applause and cheering, but please, please, out of courtesy to all families, hold your applause until the sets of 4 or 3 names are called, allowing all to be clearly hear each name. Thank you. Dr. Parker Lewis Aldridge. You have to give it to her. You guys have to come up. Dr. Joy Jin Young Chang. Dr. Michael Pignataro.
As a reminder, please hold your applause until the entire group is called. Dr. Ikhlas Al-Rishan, Dr. Mustafa Aldabag, Dr. Mariah Ann Adler, Dr. Afsoon Adibi. Dr. Sarah Izat, Dr. Arya Nikfar Gandeharizadeh, Dr. Marina Ibrahim. Dr. Anna Aquine Kuharuk, Dr. Anas Almograbi, Dr. Priyanka Agarwal, Dr. Olajide Tolulope Akeju. Dr. Mariam Habek, Dr. Victoria Isabella Rosales Hain, Dr. Alireza Porsaya, Dr. Oluwadamilola Adedamola Adetayo, Dr. Claudia Barros Chaviano, Dr. Ikra Idris Ahmed, Dr. Shafika Noor Akuz Ekim. Dr. Lily Leah Madeb, Dr. Gabrielle Marissa Sheehan, Dr. Hassan Salah. Dr. Jonathan Agos, Dr. Rita El-Khoury, Dr. Thomas Julius Alo, Dr. Jacqueline Alonso Rodriguez. Please, as a reminder, hold your applause till the entire group is read. Dr. Devin Andre, Dr. Karen Hanna, Dr. Diana Alvarez Morales, Dr. Nipun Arora. Dr. George Jesus Alvarez, Dr. Claire Anley Shao, Dr. Adi Pratul Amin, Dr. Lorraine Cerejido Marquez. Dr. Mohammed Waleed Atal. Dr. Joseph Chongyeon Her. Dr. Allison Barrick. Dr. Fabiola Rosario Cuba Valencia. Dr. Yusuf Awad. Dr. Youngil Jo. Dr. Mina Bassem Bulos. Dr. Olivia Choi. Dr. Abigail Victoria Bodecker. Dr. Marielle Elise Cartouche. Dr. Jeremy Joseph Bowen. Dr. Dislady Garcia Ortega. Dr. Logan Bucher. Dr. Faraz Khan. Dr. Hannah Choi. Dr. Mina Georgie. Dr. Eric Chen. Dr. Palak Jayantila Kotari. Dr. Joseph Elias Choker. Dr. Daria Klemick. Dr. Insung Choi. Dr. Dimitri Kavrenich-Galazde. Dr. Grant Keenan Cummings. Dr. Julia Lazara. Dr. Brad Eric Carino. Dr. Jin Hong Lei. Dr. John William Dodoris. Dr. Hui Lee. Dr. Frederick Robert Darcy, Dr. Olga Lorenzo, Dr. Kelly Noel Devlin, Dr. Yujiao Liu,
Dr. Thomas DeGasperis, Dr. Aisha Mapkar, Dr. Maria Nina Fairfield, Dr. Raquel Labato Luke, Dr. Pablo Demcher, Dr. Noreen Rafiq Mavrakis, Dr. Karenia Garcia Amaro, Dr. Hamza Matalka, Dr. Georgie Dvalishvili, Dr. Patrick James McDermott, Dr. Shimon Goldstein, Dr. Sean Meyer, Dr. Marina Ibrahim, Dr. Matthew Collier Muniz, Dr. Liliet Emily Gonzalez, Dr. Hassan Musavi, Dr. Hansel Garzon, Dr. Emily Nunez Calcagno, Dr. Anupama Gupta, Dr. Mohammed Nadim, Dr. Brandon Joseph Greiser, Dr. Andre Allen Paper, Dr. Benzion Gedalia Halbertstam, Dr. Amber Wynn, Dr. Michelle Grinberg, Dr. Yanni Park, Dr. Nancy Hanna, Dr. Cheyenne Park, Dr. Sumi Kim. Dr. Frank Perez. Dr. Mamoon Jalad. Dr. Devret Patel. Dr. Mayan Ladd. Dr. Christian Rashko. Dr. Hassan Kutarani. Dr. Genesis Perez. Dr. Anisabel de la Caridad Lopez de Castro Bolufer. Dr. Rainel Raquero Torres. Dr. Danelis Leva Chacon. Dr. Dazel Angel Pinheiro Sanchez. Dr. Shweta Mohite. Dr. Darling Rojas. Dr. Ana Luisa Monroy Francisconi Voles. Dr. Alina Fatima Rizvi. Dr. Gerardo Munguia Rodriguez. Dr. Maria Ahmed Salib. Dr. Saba Pilavar. Dr. Eleanor Elizabeth Reynolds. Dr. Ogachuku Fidel Nduka. Dr. Pooja Seth. Dr. Gabrielle Raskin. Dr. Luis Santana Espeso. Dr. Haritha Kamalam Ravindran. Dr. Kubra Cesar. Dr. Natalia Rotner. Dr. Jasandeep Singh. Dr. Tylon Sotomayor Cuesta. Dr. Minjung Sir. Dr. Romina Troshi. Dr. George Solomon. Dr. Amog Talanki, Dr. Jinhua Sher, Dr. Leon Albert Zabidi, Dr. Madiha Sultan, Dr. Nicole Zapata, Dr. Natalie Youssef, Dr. Alice Yang, Dr. Carlos Zapata, and now.
Thank you to both Joy and Michael. You did a terrific job. And thank you to all the faculty hooders. Great job as well. I would now like to call forward the chairs and postgraduate directors to the podium to recognize the graduates of the graduate dental education programs present here today. For the certificates in the dental specialties that may also include a master's degree, endodontics, oral facial pain, orthodontics, pediatric dentistry, periodontics, and prosthodontics, Doctors Hirschberg, Singer, Briss, Rosenbach, Sullivan, and Morgano.
The following are receiving a certificate in endodontics: Dr. Alexandra Kozarin, Dr. Matthew Anthony Desiderio, Dr. Chanel Marie Holder, and Dr. Charles Newton Husseini. The following is receiving a certificate in endodontics as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma: Dr. David Cifelli,
The following students are receiving a certificate in orofacial pain as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma: Dr. Himamalini Chandrasekhar, Dr. Zara Sarabadani, Dr. Bijal Shah, and Dr. Sai Charitha Velamati.
The following are receiving a certificate in orthodontics as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma: Dr. Peter Chun, Dr. Brennan Hanley Feldman. Dr. Kaylee Friedman. Dr. Kumpal Patel. And Dr. Priyanka Shrivastava.
The following are receiving a certificate in pediatric dentistry. Dr. Ana Magdalena Ibarra Noriega. Dr. Eric Austin Reitmeyer. The following are receiving a certificate in pediatric dentistry as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma. Dr. Haifa Alagal. Dr. Hyo J. Lee. Dr. Ramith Seda. And Dr. Gabriela A. Vegas.
The following are receiving a certificate in periodontics. Dr. Matthew Flaherty. Dr. Urvashi Kazwani. Dr. Ryan Mark Levy. The following is receiving a certificate in periodontics as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma. Dr. Sarath Chandran Srinivasan.
And now we have prosthodontics. The following are receiving the specialty certificate in prosthodontics. Dr. Arpit Patel. Dr. Christian Gonzalez Torres. The following are receiving a specialty certificate in prosthodontics as well as a Master of Dental Science diploma. Dr. Abdul Hadi Ibrahim Al-Hayat. Dr. Kiadi Handa. Dr. Elaf Jasoma. Dr. Devin Mahesh Ravlani.
Thank you to the chairs and postgraduate directors in their respective specialties, and congratulations to all the postgraduates. We are very thrilled today that the recital of the dental oath will be led by such a respected member of our dental community. I am now honored to call Dr. Renee Arrace, President of the New Jersey Dental Association, to come forward for the dental oath. Would the class of 2024 please turn to the last page of your program and remain seated?
Thank you, Vice Dean Fennessy. And thank you, Dean Feldman, esteemed faculty, our colleagues on the party platform, colleagues, administration, friends, and families, and most importantly, you, the graduating class of 2024. As the president of the New Jersey Dental Association, it is an immense honor to address you today. Thank you for this opportunity, everyone. On behalf of my fellow officers, my Board of Trustees, our CEO, Reva Brennan, out there, and our organization of 4,600 members, we congratulate you and wish you life's best as you begin your professional journeys. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Always remember, your hard work, dedication, commitment to excellence have brought you to this momentous occasion. Your degree as Doctor of Dental Medicine and your dental license will be your most valuable assets throughout your entire life. Always do your best to safeguard them. As you officially begin your career in dentistry, I urge you to remember the core values that define our profession. 1, integrity. 2, compassion, and 3, lifelong learning. Integrity is essential to uphold the highest ethical standards in all of your interactions, ensuring that the well-being of your patients always comes first. Compassion lies at the heart of dentistry. As dental professionals, you will have the opportunity to make a meaningful difference in the lives of all of your patients. Lifelong learning, it is essential in this field as dynamic and ever-evolving as dentistry is. Stay curious, embrace new technologies and advancements, and continually seek opportunities for professional growth. As you embark on this new chapter of your professional journey, remember that you are not alone, just as Dr. Lapine had said and many others up here. It is very important to stay engaged. The New Jersey Dental Association, your Rutgers School of Dental Alumni Association, along with the American Dental Association and your local dental societies are all here to support you every step of the way, starting from right now. With offering resources for dentists, continuing education, networking events, and government advocacy on behalf of our profession. New Jersey Dental Association is committed to empowering you to succeed. We are New Jersey proud. Thank you and best wishes to the class of 2024. Now I would like the class of 2024 to please rise to get ready to recite the dental oath. I will start the repeat and you repeat after me. I will start it off. Okay, everyone ready? Okay, ready to repeat after my repeat. I, as a member of the dental profession, shall keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand and accept that my primary responsibility is to my patients. And I shall dedicate myself to render the best of my ability, the highest standard of oral health care, and to maintain a relationship of respect and confidence. Therefore, let it all come to me safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are my first considerations. I shall accept the responsibility that, as a professional, my competence rests on continuing the attainment of knowledge and skill in the arts and sciences Sciences of Dentistry. I acknowledge my obligation to support and sustain the honor and integrity of the profession and to conduct myself in all endeavors such that I shall merit the respect of my patients, colleagues, and my community for the benefit of all society. All of this I pledge with pride in my commitment to my profession and the public it serves. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Race. You may be seated. It is with great pride that I call upon Dr. Patricia Fitzgerald Bocarsley, Provost, Rutgers Health, for the presentation of the Stanley S. Bergen Jr. MD Medal of Excellence.
Oh, that's important to know. Good afternoon. In 1996, the Board of Trustees of the University of Medicine and Dentistry of New Jersey proclaimed the creation of the Stanley S. Bergen Jr. MD Medal of Excellence. As president of UMDNJ for over 27 years, Dr. Bergen provided unwavering support for the university's educational mission and its commitment to achieving academic excellence. In recognition of Dr. Bergen's dedication, the university authorized a distinctive medal to be presented to a graduating student from each Rutgers Biomedical Health Science School who best exemplifies outstanding academic accomplishments. This tradition continues at Rutgers University. On behalf of the president of Rutgers, and as someone who personally knew Dr. Stanley Bergen, it gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of the Stanley S. Bergen Jr. MD Award of Excellence for 2024. And the recipient is Joy Chang. Dr. Chang, please join me at the podium. Dr. Chang graduated from Columbia University with a BA in sociology. She then worked as a teacher through a special AmeriCorps program at a New York charter school. After this 5-month, 1,700-hour AmeriCorps experience, she received the Siegel Education Award for her exceptional work. Later, she joined Rutgers Freundlich Laboratory full-time and was accepted into Rutgers School of Dental Medicine in August of 2020. At RSDM, she was an exemplary student with exceptional personal and leadership skills. She built fantastic relationships with faculty, staff, peers, and patients. When others required clinical or academic assistance, she was that someone that faculty sought out because of her reputation for being supportive and generous with her time and energy. Her leadership prowess was recognized by the entire student body when they elected her to represent RSDM in the Rutgers University Senate. She also had many other leadership roles. Among them were being elected as president of the RSDM chapter of the American Association of Women Dentists, vice president of the class of 2024, and class of 2024 member of RSDM's Honor Council. Her involvement extended beyond RSDM. She tutored and guided Newark high school students with their college applications, and as a model ambassador was selected as the co-leader and mentor for RSDM's 2 major college and high school pathway programs, to speak about a career in dentistry. On weekends, she went to area churches emphasizing oral hygiene instruction to children. As a proactive student in RSDM's annual Give Kids a Smile Day, she educated the Newark school children about the importance of oral health. Her practice of dentistry exudes professionalism, encompassing effective communication, ethical behavior, and a commitment to delivering high-quality, comprehensive care. Before this award, she received the prestigious Edward J. Ill, MD Foundation Award, as well as her induction as one of 11 students from this class in the Omicron Kappa Upsilon, the National Dental Honor Society. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Chang on this well-deserved award.
Thank you, Dr. Fitzgerald Bocarsley. And congratulations to Dr. Joy Chang. This award is so well-deserved, as you have been an outstanding leader and most notably given countless hours to our community within RSDM. We are very proud of your many accomplishments. I am pleased to ask Dr. Parker Aldridge, President of the Class of 2024, to present closing remarks. Parker.
Thank you. I'd like to begin by saying, Class of 2024, family, friends, and faculty, thank you for being here today. Without your love, support, and empathy over the past 4 years, we would not be able to accomplish what we have just done today. For most of my life, I've heard from many older and more experienced people and dentists that we have it easy today. Back when our predecessors walked through the halls of what was once known as UMD&J, they had different worries haunting them. They had to do all their lab work, from fabricating gold crowns to self-processing all of their dentures, every single one, not just the ones that they had to do for extra points or a quick turnaround to graduate on time. They couldn't just Google, is it necrotic pulp or pulp necrosis, minutes before walking into their testing room. They spent countless hours in the library scanning through the dentist material dentistry has to offer. They even had to go to every single class. Otherwise, they'd risk not knowing the entire day's material. They spent all day, every day, studying, going to class, then coming home and studying some more. Kind of like how my parents walked to school uphill and came back uphill as well. We arrived to dental school at the same time a pandemic hit the world. RSDM made a lot of changes to keep the doors open and the lights on so that patients could be seen at the clinic. These changes trickled down to us in our first and second years. The class was split in half, we had lectures online, and we weren't allowed to see more than 50% of each other's faces until 2023. I'd love to get into the hardships this created for our class, but I don't think I have to explain how overcoming COVID shows how adaptive and resilient the class of 2024 is. You really hear every stutter. We may make dental school look effortless, but we work hard in ways that do not appear so obvious. We may have been blessed with the internet, having all of the world's information at our fingertips, but this blessing can easily become a curse. Every time we sat down to study, we had to have the discipline to avoid the distractions and stay focused on dentistry. Sure, we gave into our urges to online shop during the occasional perio lecture, and Netflix allowed us to multitask Top Chef and Biochem. But again, these temptations add a whole new facet to dental school that did not exist years prior. I challenge you to find more dedicated and disciplined group of people than you see here today. We are stressed beyond compare. I'm no financial expert, but after undergrad, master's programs, PhDs, and now dental school, the debt accumulated by my class is immense. Lowballing the average debt of my class right now at about $300,000, we are currently worth $42,300,000 to whatever loan company paid for our education, plus some interest. Everyone, please get out your cameras. This group of people might be the most expensive thing you'll see in your entire life. We've gone through the 4 most stressful years of our life while constantly having this debt in the back of our minds. We may have seemed annoying begging for every point possible on every quiz, test, and practical. Apologies again, by the way. But we were driven by anxieties that appear so massive, it was hard for us to even comprehend. Put into that context, I like to think of us as Buddhist monks walking around school every day. Our experiences and hardships may have been different than what past dental school was like. However, the class of 2024 will graduate sharing the same duty to our community and passion for helping those in need as our predecessors. We are now well-trained dentists from the best dental school in the world. If not the best, certainly one of the toughest and most rigorous programs, but I would like to say the best. We go out into the world with hopes of doing the most good possible, benevolence, for those patients that honor us by walking through our doors. We will struggle along the way. However, we can always fall back on the guidance of our new colleagues and mentors. We join the profession of dentistry knowing that our training is top-notch and our actions are truly driven by the need to help others. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is ours for the taking, and the future is certainly bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Parker. That was a terrific speech. And I know I've said this before to you personally. It's been my pleasure and privilege to work with you over these past 4 years. I've always looked forward to meetings with you and will never miss your never-ending enthusiasm and your great smile. I would like to give special thanks to the staff who worked hard behind the scenes to organize this convocation. I think it is fitting we applaud their hard work and dedication. And last, I wish the class of 2024 much success and happiness in the years to come. Your SGA and class president, Mike Parker, and as well as your vice president, Joy, wanted me to include this message to all of you as part of the closing remarks, and I quote the following. We met each other with masks and only interacted with half the class for a year in the midst of a pandemic, always 6 feet apart. In the last 4 years, we have stripped away the masks to learn more about one another. We supported each other in the hard times and celebrated every win in the hard, no matter how small. We finished some of the toughest years of training together, and it will inevitably bond us together for the rest of time. I know you will always have the support of each other, And your class has an incredibly strong bond, and all of you are an amazing group of doctors. You will do us all proud. And to the families and honored guests, faculty and administration, thank you for taking time to attend the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine's Convocation. The platform party will recess first, followed by the faculty and our graduates, our new doctors. Congratulations again.